What is going on, guys? Welcome back to ETS2. We are continuing where we left off in the last one. So, let's actually go see what jobs we can get going with today, shall we? We are currently up here. And let's see what we can get. Oh, hello. There's a nice journey down south. Quite a good job, that one, actually. What's the most expensive job from where? Okay, so it's France. Over there. I'm just trying to see like where some of like the most expensive jobs are. Okay, so we're not in the most expensive job area, obviously. We've got this one down here, which is not really going very far. I think we're gonna do a fairly long one today, if we can. Actually, where are we at exactly? We are at Portree. Nope, that is not what we wanted. We want a freight market. I think we just take this one all the way down south. It's a fairly okay contract. The other one's like heading over and like over there. Heading. There's quite a quick journey, that one. We've just been to Aberdeen. I think we just take the most expensive mission out of this area and we'll head straight south. Let's do it. Alright, let's do this thing, shall we? Here we go. Oh, not in gear. I am now. Oh, handbrake's also on. There we go. It's off. Actually, when we come to a full stop, does it put on the... Not sure. Right. Which way are we going here? Yep, back the way we came. Another thing I need to do is figure out how to change the map. I'm not sure if there's a keybind for it. Need to check that out. But anyway, let's take the left here. Nothing's there, so nobody's going to be turning to us. 30 down here. Got to make sure we don't speed again. But yeah, hope everybody's doing well. We're towards the end of the week now. Honestly, well, to be honest with you, I always record ETS usually last. I think in here is where I need to be. Is it here? Might be here. No, it's not. I think we might need to be next door then. Let's just do a quick turnaround, shall we? Let's turn the wheel. Let's nicely get out of here. I think we need to be next door anyway. More than likely it's right here. Yep, right here. Where we need to be. Alright, let's have a look. Yep, this is where I need to be. Right, let's grab our trailer, shall we? Turn off the indicator. Turn those on. Pretty sure like you're supposed to have like your hazards on when you're maneuvering and stuff like that inside of yards, but don't do it all the time. Usually because the ticking does me head in. I think it's just to let people know that you're actually actively maneuvering and stuff like that. I'm a little bit out. There we go, we're in. Pitch. Alright, let's go, shall we? get ourselves out of here with our new load. Turn that off now. Don't really need it. Reset the camera. Quite a wide exit this. Actually, we're gonna have to skip out there into the lane there for a second while we pull on out. There we go. Right, we're out. Let's get going, shall we? Yeah, I hope everybody's having a good week. Hope I'm having a good week this week. To be honest with you, it's one of those weeks where I'm just like, is this going to be a pain in the rear week, or are we going to actually have an okay week? I have no idea, but more than likely it's going to be a pain in the backside week. To be honest with you, I've got like a lot of my projects which are on the go at the moment. If you guys haven't been hanging around for a long period of time and don't know much about me, well, you're about to learn a couple of bits. I guess. We'll talk about some of the projects which I've currently got on the go. So, recently, I got given 2 reasonably old servers. By reasonably old, I mean sort of old. They're like from the early 2010s, let's say. So they're not that old, but they're relatively old. They still work fine and everything. It's just that they're not the best. For running normal servery things, they're not that much. But I repurposed them instead of them literally getting like scrapped and stuff like that. I thought like, well, let's. Oh, I must be speeding. I thought like, oh, I can repurpose them for for some of my stuff. So, if you guys didn't know, I do have quite a few Docker containers which I run, which runs certain bits and pieces like a password manager and just the random things. But really, mostly are projects which I've got on the go. I like to host a lot of my own stuff instead of say paying for something. I like to host it myself because then I know where the data is stored and I don't have to worry about things like data breaches and stuff. Can't really data breach my own stuff now, can I? Plus I do all the security for it and stuff, so it's just most of it's locally hosted. It's not on the internet type of thing, so it's it's just well, I'm not going to get security breached. If I do, then everything is encrypted, where it's stored is encrypted and everything, so it's incredibly hard to get breached and that type of stuff. But yeah, I've got little projects like that on the go. To be honest with you, the one where I've mostly got all of that I've got sorted. It's up and running, working and stuff like that. Really, I just need to get the bits and pieces up and running first. Oh wow, we're actually struggling. Oh, we're not really struggling getting up this hill. We're actually getting speed going up the hill. It's not normally that we used to do that. Actually, what we're carrying? We are carrying apples. 19 tons of apples. Alright. I accidentally hit the wrong F button. Yeah, we're actually carrying quite a lot. But yeah, most of those projects are on the go at the moment. And, well, most of them are completed. I've got the bits and pieces I need to do, so... it's right now I'm migrating some of my stuff over from one place to another and securing other bits and pieces a little bit more, that type of thing. But yeah, some things are actually going in the right direction. But to be honest with you, I tend to start a project and then I do so much work towards it, and then I tend to either not really move on to another project, but I'll go oh, I've done as much as I can now without having to sit down and do several hours worth of research and stuff like that. So most of the time I'm just like, well, we'll do some research and I'll come back to it. So I'll work on like the next project, and then like what happens is I've ended up getting like 20 projects on the go. And now that I've got 20 projects on the go, I now need to... Oh, I actually need to turn off that mirror, I just realised. There you go. I need to finish off the rest of them. And there goes my phone again. There we go. I think we'll go for fuel for a little while, so... But yeah, trying to get some of my projects done, so that's going to be my next thing, which I do over the next little while. So hopefully I can get those done over the next week is the plan. Just try and get some, well, really it's like, because I have to shut down things, and like I'm like, oh well, if I really need them, I'm gonna have to quickly spin it back up again. I can't have it down for too long, because I have some things which rely on certain bits, so it's a bit annoying, but yeah. Yeah, that might be something I've always wanted to create, like a sort of like a techie channel, like where I like sort of like show people on how I've got that set up, and you know, more or less write myself guides. Having video guides and stuff is so much better than having written guides, because like especially like if I click on something I quite didn't put it in the guide, then I've got a video on it, like where I can actually literally watch myself back setting it up, and then I can just go, oh okay, that's pretty easy. I just click on that which I clicked on in the video, which I didn't click on in the guide. But yeah, I've got like loads of written guides for all kinds of stuff. So yeah, that might be something what happens in the future. I know some people who watch these videos are not going to be interested in that type of stuff, but yeah, I'm a little bit of a nerd, let's say. Nothing wrong with it. I like being nerdy from time to time. Most of the time I just like stuff to work in the background. To be honest with you, I run that much of a tech job anyway that, you know, nerding out like that is it's normal day. I tend to use some stuff what I'll use at home for like, say, password managers. I tend to use for like real life work stuff. So it's interesting sometimes. Sometimes. Right, anyway, we're turning right here. Ah, this is where we could straight over before. We've actually never been this way. Okay, he's turning right, so we're gonna turn... Well, oh, sorry, he's turning left, we're turning right. Never been this way before. We are starting to get a little bit low on fuel. Which is not good. Yeah, like default's like pointing down slightly. Well, we'll leave it like that for now. Let me know if you guys want me to pop up the lights a little bit more. So the like sort of like looking. Because I think like we're looking slightly down here and like, no, we just drove past the fuel station. What I'll do is I'll set my 50 mile an hour back in. So yeah, we're not critically low on fuel, but we're low on fuel. Quite a windy road up here. I like it. But yeah, we need to pull in and grab some fuel, I think. Probably at the next fuel station. To be honest with you, like in real life, I only filled my car up the other day. I'm still excited to see what you guys think of the new truck which we have. I'm quite enjoying it. Not sure exactly how many miles I've got left in the tank, but I definitely think I need to go fill up as soon as I can. Next fuel station we'll definitely be pulling in. Oh, going to Fort William here. Okay. Interesting. Don't know if we've ever driven through there before. About to find out. To be honest with you, I haven't really, like, before I started recording, if you guys go back in the records, I think we started at, like level 12 or something like that. We're now well into the 20s. But I didn't really play much before I started recording. I only started recording once we had a sort of like a nice starting point. I always find, like, right at the beginning of the game, it's very, very grindy. It's very, very easy to spend too much money and then getting yourself in a very bad situation. I think the same in real life. Like, I don't really like having to... I don't really like having to borrow money. I have this sort of same thing in real life. Like, I don't really borrow money. It's a nice way to live, don't get me wrong, but it can make life hard. I'm not gonna lie. But, like, to be honest with you, I'd rather not owe somebody money. I know, like, there's a lot of things say, like, if you don't owe somebody money, you're sort of doing it wrong type of thing, but to be honest with you, I don't need... Oh no, we've never been to Fort William before. We have now. But yeah, if I don't have to borrow money off of somebody, I tend not to, is the main thing. You're running out of AdBlue. Seriously, our AdBlue's also low? Alright, actually, we need to figure out, like, where's the next fuel station here, because this might actually be a problem. There's one there. Okay, hopefully we can make it there. I think we can, personally, but hopefully, maybe... I hope. Right, we're back up to 50. I'm gonna say our tanks aren't really that big. I thought, like, we had some decent sized tanks, but obviously not. I wouldn't mind having some bigger tanks, just so then we don't have to fill up as much. Is the main thing. I don't want to have to fill up a lot if I don't have to. It's quite windy around here, so let's take our time. Get over the bridge and then down a bit and then somewhere probably onto the highway. Oh, keep an eye on that left mirror there as we came around. Right, where are you going? You ain't got any indicators on. Usually means you're going straight over on a roundabout, but obviously the AI is a little bit dumb in this game. One thing I really wish they did is flushed out, like, the UK map and fixed the AI a little bit. I think, like, a lot of the developers and stuff like that for ETS are mostly European, I do believe. I don't think there's many of them which are from the UK. Could be wrong about that, but no, I think we're gonna make it. I think. Windy road. Well, all we've got to do is just make it just down the road. Just down the road. Service is half a mile. Get in. I see it. See the services. We made it. Right, let's figure out how we pull into this thing. Okay, that's no entry. So, the Shell garage. Loads of cars coming down here at 7:30 in the morning. Don't really need to sleep, I just really need to fill up. Right. Give me fuel. How many liters we put in? Not a lot. It was only like we were on empty there, and then we've only put like 600 quid in. Like, that's really not a lot. Really. At all. Okay, this is going to be hard to get out of. I think a car just literally missed us right there. Alright. Another thing as well, which I've actually been getting into a lot recently, which I might actually record some videos on, is Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm not sure if you guys who are watching this are interested in watching me play some Microsoft Flight Sim. It's something else I've really been getting myself into recently. I've been trying to get back into flying again. It's one thing I used to love to do a few years back, and then for whatever reason I stopped playing, and then I got back into it. I don't know, when Microsoft Flight Sim, like, 2020 came out, so a couple of years back I got back into it, and then I stopped for a while, and then 2024 was announced, and I got excited again, and then now I'm actually playing it again. So, yeah, I've actually been reteaching myself on how to fly a Cessna again, which, to be honest with you, I remember the basics and stuff like that. I'm getting used to it again. I'm just trying to get used to landing softly. Like, I can take off easy. Like, usually takeoff's the fairly easy bit. Landing's fairly easy too, but I don't know. Landing smoothly is is the next thing I need to tick off my to-do list, and I'm actually really enjoying it. I might actually sit down and record something, maybe during the week or something, just to like put like a feeler out there. If you guys are interested, let me know in the comments. Also, I've read the comments from the last two videos, so it would have been last week's, not like this week's videos. When I'm recording this, it's still Sunday, like it was on the last video I recorded. But yeah, I read last week's comments, and you guys were just like, yeah, just talk a lot, just keep on talking, just throughout your drive, as you've been doing. It's fine, we like it, and a few years have said it. Some of them in comments, some of them in direct messages and stuff like that, because some people don't really like to comment. I don't know why. Or you're messaging me on like different like social medias, which I do advertise. Like say Twitter is one of them. I do have a Twitter. I don't really post a lot on there, but I do reply to a lot of you guys on there actually. Right, let me just put this in cruise control, just so I don't have to sit there with my finger on the foot pedal. But yeah,
yeah, a lot of you are saying the same thing. Just keep on talking, talk about whatever. You know, take breaks if you want from time to time. But yeah, keep going, keep doing what you're doing. So that's what I'm gonna do. Just talk about random things. I do have a list of things I want to talk about throughout the video. Most of it was covered last episode, but there wasn't really much on the list, to be honest with you, this week. But yeah, mostly Microsoft Flight Sim is where I want to start making some content for as well. As well as playing it, I want to record it and stuff. So right, we're going straight on, so we don't need to change lane. It goes to Aberdeen. That nice. But yeah, it's starting to get daylight now too. We're also starting to get tired. Great. But yeah, please do let me know if you're interested in seeing me play some Microsoft Flight Sim. I think it might be fun. Something I do like to play, so I think I'll definitely post some more maybe sometime soon. I really need to get track IR and everything set up for it, but it's a little bit broken actually at the moment with Flight Sim. Not so much broken in this. I just need to fix the sensitivity, because the sensitivities have changed slightly since the last time I played. Or since the most recent update, it reset some of my eye tracking and stuff. The eye tracker turned back on and stuff like that, and it's now a little bit too sensitive, so I need to get that reset back up at some point. Do that soon. Yes, I'm getting tired, I know. I'm trying to find the next rest stop. As soon as we hit the next rest stop, I will definitely be pulling in and sleeping. Actually, let's have a look at the when does it need to be delivered. So it's currently Friday at 9, somewhere past 9. We've got 44 minutes until we're going to start getting fined. So it needs to be there between Saturday at 3 AM. We've got loads of time to do it. Get this job done. Like I said, we just need to find somewhere to pull in. Sorry, driving across multiple lanes there while I'm trying to press the button. One hand in the controller, one hand in the keyboard to try and press the right buttons. And there's a fuel station here coming up, which means we could probably pull in there. The only thing is, though, that means I'm going to sleep away most of the... Actually, let me have a quick look at the map. Let's have a quick look at the map and see where we can figure out where we need to go, where we can pull. Actually, there's a pull-in stop here we can pull into, so I think that's where we'll go. We'll pull in there. Yeah, let's do that. It's en route as well. Which means I can get at least a screenshot in the daylight for you guys. For the of the truck. Yeah, I know. If you guys are wondering as well, I haven't actually changed any mods since the last episode in this one. I have put in the clear roads mod, so it's still snowy and everything everywhere else, just that the roads are now clear. I sort of wanted the roads to be a bit clear, just so then I could literally see where the lines are, where I'm driving and stuff, so only reason for that. If you guys wanted to know, you now know. Anyway, we turn on right here at the roundabout. It's a roundabout. And up we go.
go. Didn't know what gear there to get her in. Oh, and we're starting to snow. Very nice. Yeah, we know we're getting tired. I'm pulling in at the next rest stop. Trust me. I just need to get to the rest stop and I accidentally slapped my indicator on when I regrip the controller. Wow, that's a lot of snow. There we go. Automatic windscreen wipers are definitely going. Yeah, the next rest stop's not too far down the road, so I think we should be alright. I was also thinking about maybe putting in the other part of like the winter mod where it makes like the road surfaces a bit more slippery. Oh, there we go. We just got a fine. Wouldn't be one of my Let's Plays if I didn't get a fine. Alright, we're pulling in at the next rest stop anyway, so. Service is 200 yards. Cool. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to... Once we get in here, we're going to stop here a second. And then... we're actually going to take a screenshot for the video. In the snow. I think around about like here should do. Actually, let's get in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull in here. There we go. Actually, turn the engine on for this bit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of you. There we go. There's going to be the screenshot for the video. Right, let's shut that down. Let's rest. I think I can press edit to rest. Yep, 7 o'clock, it's going to be dark again. Oh. Full handbrakes on now. Alright, let's get out of here. Do we need any more fuel? Not really. Okay, that lorry let us out. Let's go. Down south in the UK we go. Honestly, I really like driving around the UK. I think maybe it's like the next thing we do though, is I think we're going to upgrade our, probably our garage, I think. Is going to be the next thing we upgrade. Cruise control to 60. We should get up to 56 mile an hour. And we'll slowly head down south. It's not snowing anymore, which is a little sad. I quite like the snow. I do like the snow in real life as well. One of my favorite times of year when it snows. Like, a lot of people like, oh, like, I really like the summer months, it's nice and warm and stuff like that. I'm just like, I don't really like it. Like, there's so much stuff I don't like about, like, summer months. Like, don't get me wrong, I love going to, like, hot countries. Like, I'm probably one of, like, the minority of people what hate the hot summers. Like, one thing, I get really bad hay fever, for one. Two, I get, I'm too hot during the summer. Always too hot. Three, the houses are not built over here in the UK for like hot climates, built more for cold climates. And 3, I just like the cold. Like now this time of year, like where I can like put extra layers on and keep warm. If I need to warm up, I can, you know, I can get up and move around a little bit and it warms me up. during the summer you can't really get up and move around and cool down now, can you? It's not really that type of thing. So yeah, I do prefer the winter months. Like right now, this time of year, love it. Nice and cool. Things are, especially with the snow and the white and stuff, things look a lot more pretty. But yeah, I'm gonna be sad when it goes into spring. Probably one of the reasons why the winter months go so fast for me, because I enjoy this time of year. I mentioned that over the last few episodes. Like I really think that like the beginning of the years always go quickly. Like sort of from like October time, all the way through to April. Always flies for me. It's about 6 months. Is it 6 months? So October, November, December, January, February, March. Yeah, it's 7 months actually. Half of the year I'm actually quite happy. April sort of that month where I'm like, eh. So it's 6 months. Like I really like from October through to March. End of March is usually my one of my favorite times of year. Let me know what your guys' favorite time of the year is. Is it like the summer months, like a lot of people are like, or is it other times of year? I don't know, maybe you like a certain specific few days in a year. I don't know. A lot of people like the time of year where when it's like the birthday and stuff like that. I'm not that type of person. Like, to be honest with you, my birthday is actually in my favorite time of year months. So you could argue that, you know. I'm a bit biased on that one. I don't know. But yeah, actually, I think my channel birthday was actually recently. I'm pretty sure it's like within the first like couple of weeks of January. It's my channel birthday. I've been posting stuff on YouTube now for like well over 10 years. A lot of people, I think it was like 10 years last year. I think it was like 2014. I think when. Oh, hello. No, well, we're not skipping back onto that. We're gonna have to go down and back on. That was my bad. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. I was concentrating on what I was saying. What was I saying? I don't remember. Oh yeah, my channel birthday, that's right. That's where I got up to. Yeah, it was my channel birthday recently. I think this is now... Like, my channel hasn't really grown apart from like the last couple of years. Like I had like a lot of growth right back at the beginning of the channel when I made it. Then I sort of... I don't know, I was just making content just casually, you know, not really trying to push it anywhere. But like recently I've been really trying to push it and stuff like that. I'm trying to get some more subs in and stuff like that, trying to diversify and play other games and stuff like that. It's actually paying off. I'm actually playing some more games I actually really want to play. I've always said this, but like I don't really post content for like the views and stuff. I'm trying to get like subs and stuff like that. I post most of it because I actually like the content creation side of it. And actually, than actually sitting down and actually posting the stuff. Like, I enjoy making the content. It makes me play games which I really want to play. That type of stuff. But yeah, if I didn't make as much YouTube videos as I did, I probably actually wouldn't be playing as many games as I actually want to play. There's a few other games I really want to play as well on the channel, like some multiplayer stuff. But it's
for most of the time, it's just finding the time for me, because obviously, like I said before, I've got the projects on the go. Like I'm just trying to figure out like how much can I say without giving too much away. So for the most part, like I run my own business, so it's like that comes first because that's my main primary source of income. Like I make a little bit off of YouTube, not much, but I do make a little bit off of it. But most of the time I put a lot more into it than what I make. A lot more time, for instance. That is one of the things. I put a lot of time into it, don't really get much back. But it also allows me to play video games. So like, you know, it's like if I wasn't actually recording this right now, then I probably actually wouldn't be I probably wouldn't be playing this game. I'm actually chatting with you guys right now. One of the main reasons why I like making content actually makes me play games I actually want to play. Like obviously if I didn't enjoy playing this game and stuff like that, I wouldn't be posting it. But yeah, I'm also trying to stick to like the road laws as well in this game as well, as much as I can. But yeah, definitely pushing myself to play some more games which I really want to play. Sorry about that. I ended up having a coughing attack. But yeah, like I really want to play some other games as well, so I think they'll definitely be coming. I think I'm starting to get into streaming a lot more. I'm doing more improv streams, so if you guys are watching them, I think last week I posted at least one of them. I did. It was more along the lines of like a test stream and stuff like that. So it's just to see like how good the content quality is and stuff like that. Because I'm actually to YouTube, I can actually push 4K streams, which I can easily do. Twitch doesn't really allow them unless if you're like your affiliate and stuff like that, and I don't really stream that often enough to get affiliate. But I do want to stream more, so I think like one of the things I wanted to do this year is actually get myself into like a proper stream schedule. I have mentioned it previously in my New Year's resolutions for like content creation and stuff. Like obviously I've got my own personal stuff which I've sort of made achievable goals for, but one of the ones for like content creation side of it was trying to get more streams scheduled, start getting those going on a regular basis, at least weekly, or at least every other week. I think like at the most, like right now, I'm going to try and every month stream so much. So I'm trying to make that achievable. If I can then achieve that, then what I'll do is from that I'll take I'll maybe switch that to, instead of weekly, I'll make it, sorry, instead of monthly, I'll make it weekly. But like right now, I'm just sort of trying to get the ropes put into place. They're more or less there. Everything's more or less in place. Sorry, I've got the hiccups as well, which doesn't help. Once I've got those in place, yeah, I definitely think that I'll be doing more streams. So I'll be streaming to Twitch and YouTube, so if you guys miss the stream, you can always rewatch it back on YouTube and stuff. So I'm playing some zombies a lot at the minute. If you guys are interested in Call of Duty Zombies, I do like zombies. Like it's what I used to play a lot when I was like younger, like back when like Call of Duty 4 was out and World at War and stuff like that. I remember World at War used to be I used to play that a lot, especially zombies. So I'm actually playing that with one of my friends who I was actually originally playing zombies with, like way back when. We've always been friends since. We've always played like things like multiplayer and stuff like that after that and so forth. Did that say Greg's on that sign? I'm sure it did. I was like, ooh, Greg's. I haven't had a Greg's in a while, actually. Something for me to do this week. How's our fuel doing? We're actually doing okay. We're not doing so bad. Costa. Costa there. Nice. Don't really drink coffees or anything like that. Don't drink tea or coffee, actually. I'm one of those few British people that doesn't drink tea or coffee. I'm more of a sort of like a flavored water type of person, or a soda, or sort of like as we call it over here, pop. I'm more of that type of person. That's all I drink really, is mostly flavored water. Like it's like really healthy. Like, you know, like the stuff you pour into a glass, and you pour water in, it like dilutes it. It's like concentrated. I do drink a lot of that. Like, that's my day to day. I do switch between flavors a lot though, just to like sort of like keep it like different. So I'm not drinking the same flavor all the time. But like, there's one flavor which I can't get enough of, and that is the orange and pineapple, like by Robinson's. Like, I drink that all the time. I never get bored of it. Like, I love pineapple, so I don't know what it is about orange and pineapple I really like. Both of them mixed together. Oh yes, I like it a lot. Mostly going downhill right here, which means we're not going to be burning as much fuel. I'm pretty sure like down there on our dash it literally says like 6.1 miles per gallon. Because that's seriously like what miles per gallon the trucks literally have. I'm not sure because I've never actually really driven a truck in real life, so I don't really know what the miles per gallon is. But actually that's wrong. I've sort of driven one before. I've never really took an eye on what the miles per gallon actually was. Like, my car like does somewhere between like 50 and 60 miles a gallon. So if you guys want to figure that out, that's what I normally get. Usually it's around about like 56 miles to the gallon. That's usually the average. And usually most of the distances I travel, most of the time, like my average like speed is like 60 mile an hour, normally like 70. Most of it's like 60 or 70. Actually, I haven't had my hand on the controller there for the longest time. I was actually repositioning myself in my seat. I was getting a little bit uncomfortable. I've been sat here for like 2 hours. Yeah, literally 2 hours. Like, we've been recording now for... I've been recording now for like the last hour, so I haven't actually moved. I've probably got divots in my arms where my arms have been resting against like the edge of the table, and it was starting to hurt. Where are we actually going here? I have no idea where in the world we are. Like, normally I don't really drive down the west coast of the UK. Really? Yeah, like, normally I don't really drive down the west coast. I usually drive down the east coast of the UK quite a lot. But yeah, no, this year I think, well, I've actually got no plans of going away anywhere this year, so as of yet, like, normally I have a couple of trips away within the UK a year, but this year I don't have anything planned. I'm sort of trying to save at the moment, so unfortunately when you try and save, you've and I have no idea what I was doing there, but there should have been a straight. Looks like we're coming off here anyway, so right, I need to be in the left hand lane.
of course you're going to change right as I get close to you. The only thing is, though, you've changed for nothing. Like, literally, there's nothing there. There's no need for those traffic lights to change. There's literally zero need. But, oh well. Actually, I think we're close to our objective. I think we're almost there. Time flies when you're having fun, I swear. It's like days in real life, like they just tend to like disappear. Like last week, that disappeared in no time. Like it felt like Monday happened, and the next thing you know, we were there on Friday. It was like the weekend. I like it when it does that type of thing, but like honestly, it gets scary because before you know it, the weeks have gone by, which means months have gone by, and you're now back at the end of the year again. Don't get me wrong, I love like the Christmas period and stuff like that, but it always disappears so quickly. Like sometimes I wish it was like a little bit longer, but for like work stuff, like usually I'm only off for like a week at most. But I'm thinking maybe this year going into next, what I might do is I might actually take a little bit of time off in January. Yeah, I might take time off in January now, so I'm gonna see when some games come out actually this year, because we've got a couple of games I want to cover on the channel. If you guys are interested, I think one of them is Assassin's Creed when that one comes out. I don't think I've got anything else at the beginning of the year, which I'm looking at the time of recording. I don't think so. This week is going to be one of those weeks where I sort of like start to schedule stuff in, figure out what's happening, figure out when I can do bits and pieces for like my personal stuff, like for my projects, which I've got on the go. Finishing some of those off. Like I actually did quite a few last year. I actually did a few while I was away on holiday in Florida. I managed to get a couple of those done when I wasn't very well, and that type of thing. So hopefully I'll be able to finish some of those off in the next coming little while. I thought I saw our objective on the map. I really like how that's there, so let's just get over a bit. But yeah, hopefully finish some of those guys off. Plan out when I'm going to take some time off this year, and hopefully go from there a little bit, I think. Then other than that, everything else should be pretty plain sailing. Wales. Welcome to Wales, everybody. We're speeding. 50 down here. That'll be right. There you go. Put cruise control in, so then we're not speeding. Because that copper there would have got us. But yeah, that's my plans anyway for like the beginning of the year. I might take some time off in January yet, or February, or March even. Like usually I normally take some time off in like October, November. But last year sort of scuppered it a little bit because of well, I was off for a month. I wasn't here. I wasn't in the UK for a month. So we'll probably schedule some stuff in, which is what this week's going to entail. I'm going to try and get a little bit of time off, even if it's just like a Friday and a Monday off. Have like a 4-day weekend, 3-day work week, something like that. You know, it's just figuring a couple of bits out. We'll get there eventually.
don't know how far away we are from our objective. Right, let's actually pop this open for a second. Let's figure out. We've got another 3 hours left yet. Damn. Okay. I was expecting to be there a little bit soon. Ooh, and we've got a train coming. Oh, it's flying by there as we're going by. Oh, there we go. It's gone. Put cruise control back on. Makes it easier. Yeah. If you guys want to see me play any games as well, if you like, leave some recommendations down below. Like I've got like a few games I really want to play. Like I want to get a group of friends together and like say play Hunt Showdown, a couple of other multiplayer games, stuff like that. So I think more than likely it's going to be streamable, that type of stuff. A lot to plan this year. This year is a year's worth of like this year, next year is a worth of 2 years worth of planning. So I've got a lot going on. There's a few things I actually want to do this year. It's just obviously sitting down, finding some time, setting it all up, and doing bits and pieces I want to do. So I'll definitely be planning that this week. Yet again, even if it's just like, say, you know, take a 4-day weekend or something, and actually sit down and plan out things over a 4-day weekend. It gives me plenty of time to, well, yet again, I might actually, like a 4-day weekend might literally just be that I have like the you know, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off, or something like that. I don't know. Obviously planning. This week's, I'm going to plan a lot of things this week, so I managed to actually get all my recordings done this week fairly quickly, actually. So another good thing. Like right now, it's a little bit to 9 in the PM on a Sunday. I've got to sit down, edit this episode, last episode. I can't remember if I've done tomorrow's episode of Uncharted. What's coming out for you guys tomorrow? I can't remember. If I haven't, then I need to quickly sit down and edit that episode of Uncharted as well, which, to be honest with you, is a pretty straightforward edit. Like these edits, Uncharted and stuff like that, they're all pretty easy edits. I don't really cut much out. What you see is what you get. Quite literally. I sometimes make some like color curve changes, making the camera a little bit brighter for like the night scenes and stuff. But I'm probably going to leave this fairly flat this episode. This is the last episode, just to figure out like where I want the lighting. Depending on how much time I have left to edit for the rest of the day, I've got a couple of other things I need to go do today. So, like I said before, I'm going to spend this week trying to plan things out. So obviously editing this, grabbing titles and thumbnails and stuff is going to be my main priority. And then start planning after that. Maybe just call the guy back who keeps on calling me while I'm recording. The funny thing is that, like, he'll literally call me, and then won't text me. And then I'll end up texting him back saying I was recording, sorry. And then he'll call me. But yeah. 9 o'clock's not a bad time to finish, really. It gives me a couple of hours worth of, you know, chilling, watching some stuff on YouTube. I'm still trying to catch up with some YouTube content I like to watch. I think I mentioned before, probably before Christmas and stuff, so like last year, back into last year, when I was actually recording these, that I'm really far behind on catching up on some channels I watch. One of them I'm somewhat like 6 months behind. Another one I haven't actually watched their content in, well, since I went away. I don't even think I watched any of it while I was away. So I'm probably about like 6 months behind on that. So yeah, I'm like, pretty much I've got like
12 months worth, well, I've got a year's worth of content to watch, over like 2 channels. And it's a lot of videos on both of them, so. I also found out that one of the channels I used to watch a lot a while ago, he's actually posting content again. Like he sort of comes and goes. I'm not going to mention the name yet because he might go again, and I'm just like, I don't want him to. But yeah, no, like I love the content. It's just he doesn't post a lot. He used to post like all the time, at least a video a week at one point, and then yeah, he sort of stopped just before COVID, I think. Fine, those years were fun. I made a lot of money during COVID. A lot. Crazy. Wish I could still make some of that. Some of that COVID money. Okay, the thing's down here, so. Right, we'll just sit here and wait for train to show up. Oh, there it is. You're going very slow. That's another game I want to play. Train Sim. Are you guys interested in that as well? But yeah, I think I'm more into Flight Sim than I am Train Sim. I might... Like, I literally put, like, Train Sim. Why are you stopping? God damn it, you stopped. I might be here a while. But yeah, like, with things with, like, Train Sim, I want to jump on and play that. I think that would actually be quite fun. I think like the controllers for like Train Sim are actually not really that expensive, which I might actually get one. And a channel I watch from time to time, he recently, well, he did Train Sim last year when it first came out. Oh, there we go. I think if you sit with the handbrake on for too long, it actually puts the proper handbrake on. Like, yeah, he got one and stuff like that, and he was enjoying it. So, I don't know. Might be something I jump in on. Play a little bit. Who knows? The only thing is though, like he did like one video on like pretty much nearly everything once, and then that was it. Where I would love to do more than just a couple of videos and stuff, but yet again, I don't really need to buy a controller. I've got a keyboard and mouse, more than enough. Like, I really want to upgrade my gaming PC. I don't know if you guys into like tech stuff, like PC tech stuff. Like they've just recently announced the 50 series cards, and I've been eyeing up the 5090 a little bit, but I looked at the price of it and I was like, yeah, more or less the price of it is what I paid to build my current PC. Yeah, my current PC literally cost that amount. Okay, he's stopping to let me out. I can get by there. We're running out of fuel. Again? I think I need to go get a bigger fuel tank. I really think I need to go get a bigger fuel tank, because I'm literally filling up like twice an episode now. It makes gameplay a lot more fun, I'm not gonna lie, but like filling up like twice an episode is it's starting to get a little bit ridiculous. Now watch these change as soon as we get down to them. Go! Go!
What are you stopped for? Idiot. There we go. That's how you navigate a roundabout properly. Ooh, there's snow on the road here. Right, yeah, we're almost at our destination now. But yeah, also let me know, guys, what do you want to actually see me play? Do you want to see me play any more sim games? Like, I'm really interested in Microsoft Flight Sim, doing some flying and stuff with you guys. I think that might be fun. There's a few other games out there I really want to play as well, so... Simulation games. To be honest with you, simulation games I actually quite like. So, yeah, like ETS. I really like ETS. But yeah, if there is anything, let me know in the comments down below, because to be honest with you, I own a lot of simulation games, so it's just like find time to plug them in. Like really right now, what I really want to do is I really want to get like a steering wheel and some pedals, at least for like this game. But to be honest with you, I don't really want to spend the money, but I want to get one anyway. I want to get one for at least this game. Seriously, I was going like 2 miles an hour over the speed limit and you're going to give me a speeding fine for it. In the UK, it's like, you know, most speeding tickets are usually... If you're like 2 miles an hour over, they're not going to give you a ticket for it, normally. Usually it's 10% plus 2. So like say if it's 30 miles an hour, for instance. If it's 10% plus 2, I think it's this one. So say it's 30 miles an hour. Usually it's 10%, so it'll be 3 miles an hour over. Plus 2, which is... so 33... 36-ish will be about right. Alright, let's oh, wrong one. Turn these guys on. The one in the same location again. And we should be able to spin it around in here without too much of a problem. Alright, let's straighten her up. We're also getting tired as well, so we'll go find somewhere to pull in after we've quickly reversed this in. There we go. Level 22. We're getting a lot of XP, but yeah, right. Let's go find somewhere to park. Nope, no, we don't want freight market. We wanted navigation. Let's go find somewhere where we can go sleep. Services here. We can go park up in. Let's just go park up in the services. It's just down the road. Literally around the corner, so go there. Fun little journey though, not gonna lie. Right, we can turn that off. I was gonna say, does that say minus 100? No, it says minus 10. Which way we're going out of here? Left. Pretty sure. Nope, I need to go right. I'm just gonna Thought I could turn this thing on a dime. I can't, apparently. Sorry, my bad. Blocking the entire junction. Sorry. Couldn't figure out which way we needed to go there at all. Oh, good. I like the indicators in the man trucks. They're not as annoying as some others. But anyway, welcome to the service station. Or a service station, I should say. I'm going to just park up here nicely. To be honest with you, I can't see literally nothing behind us. Hard to see. That'll do. Take it out of gear and call it there for the night. Right, so this is going to be it for me for tonight. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series and everything so far. If you guys are, please do hit the like button. If not, there's always that dislike button right next to it. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Other than that, I'm in this one right here. And I'll see you guys all in the next one.
What the fuck are you doing, Morgan?